Hey guys, Pickle Plumber here. I'm going to show you the settings of how to do this first. First off, you're going to put it in creative and peaceful just so that no mobs really spawn. Advanced, I put it in flat and in the void, that way no mobs spawn once again. I also put it so that no mobs spawn later on. You're not going to really want to change much. You might want to put on chords for some other stuff. Invited players is recommended too, that way nobody joins or you don't want them to join. I turned off mob griefing and mob spawning. You see, I also put it on always day and turned off the weather cycle, that way it's easier just to build. Let's get into this. Alright, so let's start by getting rid of all this stone right here. Just getting rid of it. Uh, yeah, let's do that. You get a stone platform when you start out in the void world, just so you know. Uh, yeah, let's. This is taking longer than I thought it would, really. And then let's go on to this, where we have our one block filled. And then we gotta put a piece of stone here. You can make your island out of whatever you want. You can use andesite, stone, diorite. Really, I'd recommend natural materials though. This is meant to look handmade. This one is. It's supposed to be circular. I, I messed up that. Let's start out with some stone, man, not air. Stone. Yeah, and then we're gonna fill in this one, and we're gonna go up here, and then we're gonna build up one once we get up here. So yeah, we're gonna build up one once we get up here. Um, yeah, just one, and then what we're gonna do is this, make like a flower pattern, and keep it filled in if you want. You don't gotta. Then we're gonna want to build out. You don't have to build out the same amount I am. You can build out as much as you want. Just this is for a circular build. Make sure it does look circular though. This looks like a diamond, not a circle. So let's make it circular. There you go. Then you can do that to make it more circular if you want to, but you don't gotta. I usually don't. I usually just start out how I started just now. So I'm gonna break this. Yeah, just get rid of this stone over here. That's unnecessary. Let's go. And then up here, we're going to start out with a 2 outwards just to show you how I do it. Let's go 2 outwards on all the sides. And what we're going to do is, yeah, I misplaced that block. Don't judge me. Nah, yeah, what we're going to want to do is you're going to fill in what you already can right here. So you already know that this entire layer that was below you, it's going to have blocks all over it. So then you can do, with some trial and error, see right here, it just looks like a diagonal, not a curve. So this will make it look more like a curve. You know, you're not going to be able to get it first try. Just try and try. You'll never succeed first time. And you see that looks more like a curve than before. And sometimes you will, but I don't have every circle map memorized in my head. You just gotta, work until you succeed. As you can see, it's a nice circle. Now I'm gonna show you my 2 methods of putting one out. So let's just place the one out on each side. Uh, by the way, I'm doing this voiceover after I'm done doing this because stuff. Just to show you, you can do this where you just do it where it touches, so that way I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, you don't have those, or you can do it like that. I personally am going to do the first one that I showed you for this one. And as you can see, I'm done with that. Just filling it in. I always fill mine in. At least in creative mode. In survival, you don't gotta. Just conserve resources in survival. You don't gotta. You can fill it in with like light or something. But in creative, I like to fill them in that way. They're not hollow. I don't like to make my islands hollow. So I will build the rest of this island off camera. I'll show you how I plan it out sometimes. I go like that. Just make whatever you like to do. And here it is. You can see that on one side it is going to be hollow, and on one side it is going to be filled in. On the side where it is filled in, it is completely filled in. As you can see, it is 100% completely filled in. Yeah. Let's go and replace those. I, yeah, I'm misplacing blocks like crazy, man. I'm gonna show you some techniques I used. You can see right here, it is uniform right here, but you can see on these other ones, I didn't do it uniform. I had it flat right there, but I didn't do it right there on the diagonals. You can do that too, but you don't got it. You can also do this, where if it looks flat, you can change how it looks afterwards and make sure it's not. You don't want it to be too flat, but you also, for this kind, it's supposed to look not as natural. Like, and you can get rid of some of these to conserve resources. I'm breaking blocks that I need, so I can just replace them. If you ever break a block you need, just replace it. But if you need to conserve resources, I would recommend getting rid of any blocks that are just there that you're not actually needing. Yeah. And here we go. Yeah, and I'll show you how to light the bottom too. You can grab some basic lighting materials. I'm going to grab some here. I grab a lantern, a glowstone, and a sea lantern over here. Uh, yeah, let's grab those things. Lantern you can place at the bottom or anywhere where there's overhang that you want to place it. You can put the glowstone right there. You can put it really anywhere you want. I just don't want it to be too obvious usually. I want the stone to be the thing that's shown most. And then you got the sea lantern. Uh, yeah, and that's all you really need. Uh, yeah, now we're going to do the not circular one. You're going to do the exact same thing with the one up, and then you're also going to do the cross flower thing. Uh, I don't know why I come back here to show you. You know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. So let's just sit here in silence for a second. Not so silent though, because my heater's going. Okay, so I'm gonna go right back. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hurry up, pickle plumber, hurry up. Hurry up, pickle plumber. Pickle plumber. Plumber pickle. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Hurry up, man. Hurry up, hurry up. There you go. And here I'm just gonna do just random shit. I usually make these ones wider than tall, as opposed to taller than wide, which I do on my circular ones, because it's just easier. You don't have to you don't have to push as many buttons, just easier. And as you can see, yeah, faster. You are going to want to get the coordinate, the y coordinate for that, just so that way you know where to stop on your next one. Unless you don't want it to be level, which I don't know why you do that. That makes it harder. I don't know why you're going to do that if you don't know how to make a floating island on your own already. But yeah, let's go. And then you're going to want to check it once you know you're getting close, which I can see I'm getting close over here. So I check it and I just go up. And now up one. And now you just got to fill it in. Basically the same as the last one. Fill it in as you go, layer by layer. Don't fill it in all at once. Yeah. I'll show you a few layers here, and then I'll cut the rest out, and I'll skip to the end of it. Let's see. There's some stuff that you might want to keep in mind. Like, don't forget where your stuff is. Otherwise, you might overshoot. But if you do, you can just redo it. You can redo you can redo a layer. Or two, or three. Or, like, if you're a beginner, don't be too hard on yourself. Like, don't ever be too hard on yourself, for real. It's not like you're gonna improve if you don't try. And yeah, here we go. I'm gonna cut out the rest. Let's see. And I'll show you the last layer because this one's a bit unique because it goes out and then it stays uniform for one of them. So you're gonna want to go along the side and you're gonna want to go in a little bit too. And eventually you're gonna want to go completely in, and you'll see where I do that, which is here. And if you want to, even there's more stuff you can do. you can do this. And if anything's flat to you, make it not flat. You don't want a flat build. It doesn't look good if it's flat. Otherwise, I would have showed you how to make a cube. You can also fill this in like the other one, but you don't got to. Just like the other one, you don't have to. It makes it more work for yourself. It makes it so that you have to do more. If you want to be lazy, you can be lazy. It's just a game. Yeah, now I'll show you something else over here. I'm going to show you how to make hidden lights. See, with this, you cannot see it. But what you're going to do is grab a slab of anything, any kind of slab. Really. You're just going to want to be able to hide it, really. Let's see. And you can see right there. Uh, uh, you're going to cover up the light, and then you're going to go there, and you can see, you can't even see through double slab. So you're going to want to do a single slab on top. Uh, if you want to do secret lighting, you can. There, I'll show you. I don't have light blocks there, just so that way you can make sure I'm not doing that. And then I'll even get rid of these. Uh, uh, yep, and it's right there. Hope you had a great time watching my video. See ya. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day. This was Pickle Plumber for you, and yeah, I'm gonna jump into the void real quick. Let's go, run. I said run. See ya.